Today we're going to talk about surveys and how you set one up and send it using ESP. This is a feature that not many people are familiar with, so hopefully you'll find this useful. We're starting on the My Content tab, and down at the survey section we're going to click Create a New Survey. Just like with an email, the first thing we do is we name the survey. So we'll go ahead and enter the name here, and then we'll type an introduction. This is text that your recipients will actually see. So you can introduce the survey, tell them what it's about, what the purpose is. And once you've done that, you can look at some of the other options. You can include the logo that you've previously uploaded to ESP. That would appear on the survey introduction page. You can enter an alternate URL that users will be redirected to after they complete the survey, say if you have a thank you page on your site. And you can also change the colors of the survey page, perhaps to match whatever colors you use in your branding. So you can see if you click on the color wheel, there are lots of different options to choose from. We'll go ahead and click Save and Add a Question, and now it's time to add the first question. In this example, I'm going to do a survey about dogs, mainly so you can see the different types of questions that one can ask in a survey. So the first question I ask is, do you have a favorite dog? It's a basic yes or no question. So in this case, for the question type, we'll just choose a radio button, which limits your users to only one answer, yes or no. So the number of options, there are two. First option is yes, the second option is no. That's pretty basic. So we'll go ahead and save that and add another question. For the second question, we'll go ahead and ask, what was your favorite dog's name? Now, this is more of a fill-in-the-blanks type question, so we're going to choose the text box option, which allows your users to enter whatever they like as their response. Okay, so we save that, and we're going to add another question. How many dogs would you want to own? Just like our first question, this question only requires a single response. But instead of selecting radio button as the question type, we're going to select drop down. Now this creates a drop down menu. So we'll have 4 options for this, and I'll enter the answers on the right hand side, and then we'll save and add yet another question. Our final sample question shows you the last question type, which is the checkbox. This allows people to choose multiple answers in their response. So for this question, what breed of dog do you like? We'll choose the checkbox and list 5 different options. 5 options appear on the right, and I'll enter the different breeds that people can select. Now remember, they can select more than one in this case. Not everybody has a single favorite. Okay, we'll save it. That was our final question. Now as you see down at the bottom, you can go back at any time and you can edit these questions. You can edit the wording, you can edit the options. You can also change the order. If you prefer to list a different question first or last, you can move them up and down. We'll go ahead and click the Save button, which takes you to the Recipients page. You should be familiar with this page by now, as it's exactly the same as when you send an email. You select a list, then you move on to the final step, which is scheduling the survey. And before we schedule, we can preview our survey by clicking the Preview button, and that'll take us to a preview that will allow us to run through the survey from start to finish. So here's our introduction page. Our logo was not included, but remember, you can stick your logo in there if you like. And here's our survey. Now notice we have just basic black and white colors, but remember, you also have the option of changing the color scheme around. Go through and test out your different questions and answers, and hit Submit. This is a simulation, so this is exactly how your recipients will see it. After you're done testing it out, go back to the Schedule page and decide whether you want to send out your survey right away or schedule it for later.